10 traditional dishes a Portuguese grandma would feed you. If you were to visit Portugal and have a traditional Portuguese grandma as your gastronomic guide, she would feed you a variety of dishes rich in meats and seafood. Traditional Portuguese food tends to be hearty, which is my polite way of saying quite caloric. Back in the day and still in the rural areas, families raised their own cattle and kill animals to make the most out of every single gram of meat. No wonder Portuguese cuisine has developed a lot of regional enchidos, that is, sausage lookalikes that come in all shapes and flavors, and make sure that, at the end of the day, no meat goes to waste. Grandmas in Portugal will tend to cook what's more typical in their region, but a superhero grandma with a love for Portuguese food would cook you at least these 10 delicious dishes for a true taste of Portuguese tradition. 1. Casito a Portuguesa. Portuguese stew is the perfect example of the importance of using all the meat an animal can provide. This meaty bomb includes beef, pork, chicken and a variety of pork derivatives, such as blood sausages and smoked pork parts. There are also some vegetables thrown in the mix, but one must admit this is a dish for meat lovers. 2. Caldoverti. The most traditional of Portuguese soups is as simple as it gets. Onions, potatoes and kale, cooked with garlic and olive oil. Nothing says winter comfort food like a good serving of caldoverti in a traditional clay pot. This soup would normally be served with a slice of linguiça, typical smoked pork sausage, and cornbread. 3. Fujota Transmontana. Fujota stands for bean stew, but you know it wouldn't be a Portuguese stew if you didn't throw a variety of heavy meats into the mix. All the funny parts of the pig end up here, as the dish was created when people couldn't afford to waste anything the human body could eventually digest. Meats included may vary, but if you are too picky, ask before you put something in your mouth. 4. Bacalhau a Brás. Out of the numerous ways to prepare salted codfish in Portugal, Brás style is one of the most popular, and I honestly salivate just to think about it. The shredded cod is sautéed in a pan, along with plenty of onions and straw-fried potatoes. This dish is finished up with beaten eggs that cook as they join the pan, and topped with parsley and black olives. 5. Amigo is a bulhão peito. More than a meal, clams bulhão peito style are a snack, best enjoyed with ice-cold beer. It's very popular as appetizer as well, and a tasty way to get your juices flowing. Clams are cooked until tender in olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper and plenty of cilantro. Other similar clam dishes might feature the seafood cooked in white wine, butter and herbs, which is as good. Very important. You will need bread to dip into the sauces, as I can guarantee you wouldn't want a drop to be left on the plate. 6. Rojos a moda do minho. Because Portugal has a never-ending affair with pork, rojos are abundant to keep the spark alive. Chunks of pork loin cooked in the very same pig's lard, and seasoned with garlic and white wine. Served with stewed potatoes, variations of this dish may include roasted chestnuts. It can sometimes be served with a side of arroz de carabolho, which is a loose rice dish that includes little bits of meat and pork's blood. 7. Bolinhos de bacalhau. A super Portuguese grandma wouldn't let you leave Portugal after trying only one codfish dish alone. Also known as pastéis de bacalhau, these codfish fritters can be savored as a starter or snack, or along with rice and salad as main dish. The batter behind this fried goodness is made of shredded codfish, potatoes, eggs and parsley, and is cooked until golden crispy on the outside, but smooth and melty on the inside. 8. A Chortel Antahana. This typical dish of the southern region of Alentejo is as good as it gets when it comes to comfort food with a rustic touch. The basic recipe for chorta would be made of mashed bread with olive oil, coriander, salt, eggs and water, but more complete versions might include cod, fish or shrimps. It's not a soup and it's not a stew, it's something in between. The unique chorta? 9. Alhara de Mirandela. Translate Alhara into sausage doesn't almost make justice to this unique combination that, yes, looks like a sausage, but is so much more than that. Meat stuffed into an Alhara may include veal, chicken, duck and rabbit, compacted together with bread. If you have Alhara de cacho, it means that it will only have game meat. This unusual sausage was created by the Jews in Portugal when they were forced to convert to Christianity. Their true religion wouldn't allow them to eat pork, but by preparing this sausage-looking dish, they could easily fool others that will think Alhara would be made out of pork, like all the other Portuguese cuts looking alike. No matter what religion you follow, eating a fried Alhara, with a fried egg and fries, can make you feel an outer-body experience. 10. Arroz de peito. In case you don't appreciate pork meat and are frustrated by most of the suggestions above, let's end on a ducky note. In Portugal, duck rice is cooked until the meat is ridiculously tender, simmered in red wine, and oven toasted along with the rice until the top is crispy. The rice absorbs the juices of the duck and is traditionally topped up with sliced smoked sausages. It's a true feast of flavor.